Well, another week.
Another week, y'all.
Why you so loud?
Probably because I was talking so loud. That's why.
It's loud and obnoxious today.
Oh, whatever. Just turn your headphones down if you think I'm loud.
I don't know. My ears is bleeding, and I don't like it.
That means your headphones are too high.
I don't know.
Hey, how y'all doing tonight? Y'all come on in, and hang
And
out with us.
come on in it.
See how many people line up today. Hopefully, we get a good turnout tonight. We're gonna be talking about budgets.
Ooh ooh.
Yeah, family budget.
Budgets is like a scary word for a lot of people.
It's only scary when you don't want people to know what you're spending for real.
You don't want to know about that one
Yeah,
habit you got.
when your cookie budget is too high, you know what I'm saying?
Remember our pistachio bill?
Oh,
We had to find another snack.
right. Yeah,
That
pistachios was
pistachio bill
it was breaking us.
it was astronomical.
It was up to like 600 or
It was
something.
like $600 a month. Yeah,
Killing them.
on the chili picantes.
Ooh.
The chili picantes is good though.
Ooh.
I mean, them was nice. Yeah, they was delicious.
Let's see who come on in. Y'all chime on in if you're already in. Like, subscribe, share, do something.
Do something.
Yeah, say what's up, you know.
Oh, you gotta turn your phone
I
down, man.
did, I did.
It's all loud.
Y'all come on in.
Come on in. Come on,
And
come on, come on, come on.
I think they scared. They said, "Oh, they talking about budget, not this week."
No, right, right. They go, they said they not gonna watch the live. They gonna watch it after
Not
the
this
fact.
week. They like, we ain't doing no budget this week. Kiss
They
my
said we
budget
gonna watch
ass.
it. We gonna watch it after the fact and then see what happens. But they talk about budgeting. Like, nah, buddy. Man,
Oh Lord.
the question of the day.
The question of the day is: does your family have a budget set up?
Yeah, man, yeah.
And if you don't, why? What's wrong with you?
That's really the question.
What is wrong?
If you don't, but you know what? It's not that I think it's anything wrong. I think that a lot of people don't. They don't. If you're not taught it, you know what I'm saying. You don't do it. A lot of people don't even think to set up a budget, much less know how to set up one or anything else. So
Yeah, I guess so. You you think they would, you know, try to get something in order that way their bills don't be out astronomical. And
yeah,
sometimes when you do a budget, sometimes you find out you paying for stuff you ain't supposed to
you
be
ain't supposed to
paying
be
for.
paying for,
Right? You be
right?
like,
Right.
who the hell didn't open up another Netflix account in my shit?
No, like for real. Like why
Right.
we got 3 Netflix accounts?
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But
Yes.
budgeting is definitely it's a topic of discussion, man, whether people want to talk about it or not cuz we talk about the things that are uncomfortable, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The which is mostly finances. That's like one of the number one reasons that married couples break up too.
I
Is
believe so. I forgot to look up the stats for that today.
those finances. Finances, children,
Let me see if I can look it up right
and
now while we waiting on knuckleheads to come on
I
in.
can't think of what the other one is. We had it in our last show though. Well, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Treasure Cheltenham, and I am one of the hams.
And I am Sean Cheltenham, and I'm one of the hams.
And you are rocking live with
The
The
Cure.
Cure with the ham.
Wednesday nights, you can tune in at 8 o'clock. Hopefully, we be on time. I think we was on time tonight.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, we on
I
time.
wasn't looking at the clock, so
Yeah.
uh, yeah, every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. And then as we progress, we'll be adding more things to the week. And more talks. We'll be talking about news, schooling, Christmas, anything that has to do with family, which is pretty much everything in life. We'll
Yeah.
be reporting on that stuff, and we might even do some reporting on local news that's happening in our neighborhoods. That way, we could be aware of things that to keep our family safe.
Yeah, man. For sure, for sure. So anywho, um, we've been together now for An eternity. No, it's been 11 years. 11 years. Married how long?
Don't give me the line on tape, huh?
Old tape.
Married.
Old ass old
how,
tape.
how long we been married?
It'll be 5 years.
Is it 5 already?
It'll be 5
Oh,
in
it's
March.
coming on 5.
Yeah.
Well, that's not that long. We need to hit them for 20,
Uh,
20 or 30 of them, you know what I'm saying?
well, yeah, we gonna do that regardless. Yeah, we doing that regardless. So the thing is, the way we got married, we can't even get unmarried. So
Uh, it's not true.
we can't get unmarried. Like this is it. Like there's death threats a part of our contract and everything. Like, you know what I mean?
It's not. Don't tell the
He
people that.
told me, he said, if you leave me, bitch, I kill you. That's what he said.
Off tape. What you doing? What you looking for? I'm looking for the top 10 divorce reasons.
Oh, he's looking for some reasons. So anyway, for those who are watching or who tuning in late or get tuned in, whatever, stay tuned because we're gonna show you a video, small little quick video on a budget rule called the 50-30-20 rule. But we're gonna break it down for you, kind of let you understand what that means and what that entails and how it works.
Put everybody on the 50-30-20.
50
Put your
30
put
20.
your toddlers on 50-30-20. They got 50% a juice,
Mm-hmm.
30% food,
Mm-hmm.
and then whatever's left, they get to have fun.
Something like that. Well, they can have fun with it and invest it, but we'll go into all of that.
Who
Oh,
is who is that? Who is this?
that's Joel. Joel. Yeah, man.
What's up, Joel? Love it. I love it too. We just hope that everybody chimes in so we can get to talking about family business
You
and
know.
keeping a strict budget. Thank you for chiming in. Please like the show. If you're watching on Facebook, it looks like you are watching on Facebook. Like the show, share it to your friends and family. Hopefully, we can get down with the get down.
Get down on it.
Uh,
Get
Joel,
down
do
on
you
it.
have a budget?
Yeah, that's the question. Let's do this. Let's define the word budget. You know, every time you hit a show, it's gonna show it to the audience.
Yeah, I'm showing them on purpose. Hey, E, what's up, man? The My brother E, man, I can't wait to see you on Monday, man. And don't worry about feeding us vegan people.
We not
We'll
vegan, we plant
we'll
based.
plant based. You know what I'm saying, man. We don't eat no meats. But
We had a great dinner earlier though.
yeah, the dinner was good. It was good.
It was crushing. Yeah, we gonna hook ourselves up.
Yeah,
We gonna come loaded. You know what
we
I
gonna
mean? We ain't gonna
bring.
do you like that.
But hey, matter of fact, E, do you have a budget set up for your household? And
Yeah.
Joel, what about you? Do you have a budget set up for your household?
So let's define the word budget. Let's get into define the definition of it. So for people who lack a little bit of understanding, um, a budget is basically something that you can write it down, you can say it out loud, but it's how you spend your money every month. You set it up to know where your money is going, what it's going to, and you can get real deep with that depending on how you want to set up your lifestyle or your budget or your family. So, you know, without looking on Google, I'm gonna say a budget.
Calculating your
Come
income
to the
into
home.
your home. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Hey,
has a lot to do with it.
yeah. Hey,
Absolutely.
and Eric Myers says that he does have a budget set for his household. That's great. How is it working for you, Eric? Is it something that should be adjusted every month, or you guys pretty much got it down pat?
No, don't worry about them typos, fam. We know what it is. Don't show that. That got the typo.
Oh, my bad. Hey, yeah, don't worry about the typos.
Don't worry
I
about the
can't
typos.
type either. I got snicker fingers. Look at these things. That's 5 Snickers right there. So sweet, so sweet.
So your budget, okay, ease driving. But when you set up your budget, tell us how do you set yours up? For those who are listening and those who have a budget and those who have a budget for your family. We want to kind of hear about how you do yours. We'll talk about a little bit of how we do ours, but we definitely want to hear how you guys do yours. So, Obviously, you have your necessities, you have your wants, your needs, your investments, your desires, your dreams, all of that good stuff, and your bills, your main bills. So, but when you set up your budget, like, give me your top 3 things that you do. He got music in his ears. Twerk, twerk it, twerk it, twerk it. Ugh. Yeah.
He said he driving.
Yeah, man. Be careful, man. Don't be
Yeah, don't be
driving and
man.
texting and
Don't be
typoing in and shit.
don't be doing that, man. Tell Siri to talk to us
That part right there.
or one of them people. Who is on the Android phone?
Why?
Who do the talking on the Android phone? Do it got a name?
Google.
Google do that?
Yeah.
For Android?
Yeah, but it used to be Issa Rae. Remember when we used to talk to her and we used to be
No,
like,
I'm talking about on the phone.
yeah, it used to you could change it. I want to hey, if y'all out there listening, can we get Samuel L. Jackson for Android, please? I just want him to just
He gonna say, answer the MF and phone.
right. I mean, we need that too. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100. Like
That'd be funny.
I definitely can take that.
That'd be funny. They should be breaking deals like that for these people, man. Let's get the
That part right there.
our favorite actors and rappers and singers on the
I'm gonna pull up who? I thought you said something else for a second. I was like, wait, what?
what?
Nothing.
What else?
Disregard. I'm
What?
tripping.
What?
Don't worry about it.
What?
It's all good.
Oh, okay.
Carry on.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, anybody remember that episode from the Cosby Show when when Cliff was trying to teach Theo about budgeting? If you remember that episode, give me type of one or two, or just a number. Type your favorite number in there.
or just say hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Anybody remember that episode? That was a very precious episode that we lack, that people really don't understand how important that episode was, simply because he was explaining to his son how to budget, how to save money, how to use money, and it was a good episode. So if y'all don't remember, I'm gonna pull it up for y'all real quick. Let y'all take a look. Take a look at this episode real quick.
Joel say he take his last $2 and put it to the side.
Hey, but that's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
But that's just
cool.
funny how he said like how they wrote it down. It's just
Yeah.
funny.
No, that's cool. That's exactly what you do. Y'all remember this episode? Take a look real quick.
Yo.
Hard to get good help, isn't it? Son, your mother asked me to come up here and kill you.
Hey, I know
You know what?
what you're gonna say. And it's under control. So no
No problem. Right. How do you expect to get into college with grades like this?
No problem.
Huh?
See, I'm not going to college.
Damn right.
I am gonna get through high school and then get a job like regular people.
Regular people?
Yeah, you know, who work in the gas station, drive a bus, something like that.
So what you're saying is your mother and I shouldn't care if you get D's because you don't need good grades to be regular people.
Right.
Okay. Oh, suppose you graduate from high school. Let's say you just slide by. All right.
This is very
Now you
interesting.
got to find a job. Now, what kind of salary do you expect for a regular person?
$250 a week.
$250 a week?
Yeah.
Sit down.
This was in the 80s.
I'm going to give you $300 a week. Yes, indeed. $300 a week, $1,200 a month. All right?
Great, I'll take it.
Yes, you will. And I will take $350 for taxes.
Whoa.
Huh? Yes.
And taxes.
They ain't teach the
Because
kids
see, the
about
government
taxes.
comes for the regular people first.
And that's right. Hey, right there, you should pause it right there. Hold on. Pause it right there. You notice he said something significant. He said taxes are for regular people.
Oh, that's a whole nother episode.
So when you start doing big business, Big businesses don't pay taxes like regular people do. But go
Mm-mm,
ahead and carry on.
mm-mm. That's one of them. Message. Pick it up.
Now, how much does that leave you with?
$850.
All right. Now you've got to have an apartment because you are not going to live here. So, an apartment in Manhattan will run you at least $400 a month.
I'll live in New Jersey.
At least he was trying to do it.
At least you kind of knew some
All
of the
right.
stuff.
Live in New Jersey, you've got to have a car.
Yep.
I'll ride a
I ride a
motorbike.
motorbike.
You need a helmet. Figure 100 a month for
Yeah.
clothes and shoes.
Figure 200. I want to look good.
Okay, so what does that leave you with?
$200. So no problem.
There is a problem. You haven't eaten yet.
I can get by on bologna and cereal.
Bologna and
So
cereal.
he gonna
So
kill
I
himself.
got everything I need plus $200 left for the month.
You plan to have a girlfriend?
For sure.
That money's gone.
Yes. Pick it up. Gone, 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 gone.
Hold on, let me pull up what was it Eric? Eric said,
Yeah.
I hope you're not driving, bro.
He has itemized budgets for every month, rent, utilities, apps, credit cards. He stays ahead of a month on bills. He keeps his money accounts separate. Bills, daily and fund accounts, all of that is separate.
Plus cash stash. He got a private stash.
Yeah, man. And that's kind of and that's kind of how what we're looking for when we talk to people. That's like the thing. That's one way to set up a budget. And then you have to set your budget up for what works for you and what works for your family. So, sometimes these rules that people have with how they budget money or how they tell you to budget money doesn't necessarily work for you and your situation. So you have to kind of tailor your stuff and itemize your stuff and really know what your money is going to. If you got what you want to call it, a vice or anything that you
Yeah,
do,
the budget will let you know that
but it needs to be in the budget too, though.
it
You know,
shouldn't. It should be. You should be able to see it in the budget and cut it out if you have a vice, because a lot of that money you vicing on could go to something like an investment or something that's going to further your life later when you get older, or your children or something like that.
and that was going to be my next thing. Like when you start creating a budget for yourself and you start creating a spreadsheet and looking at where your money's going, you're going to see it going to places that you didn't know it was going to, and then
Oh yeah,
and you're going to
yeah.
see it going to places for amounts that you was not aware of. You just like, damn, where that $600 go? On them pistachios.
Right.
That's what.
Yeah, your pistachio budget it got real high. But how
uh,
how how I budget the household is we we stick to 50% on needs, which will cover gas, uh, housing. It'll cover housing, food, gas, all your necessities, all necessities. And then was it 30 and 20?
yeah,
Uh, my 30 is split up between investments and I have like a 10% out of that 30 going to like a clothing stipend
yeah,
for me to get clothes.
like a just for him budget or whatever.
And then the last of it goes to like a Roth or, you know, uh what you like, or IRA at work if you have an IRA. Anything that's going to, or the S&P 500, or wherever you're going to put money into something and make more money down the road where you can actually compound your money.
Right.
Compounding is good. What did Joel say down there?
He said 50.
I missed what does that mean?
When you broke down the 50
Oh,
thing.
okay, yeah.
It's actually more than 50, Joel. It's really closer to 70. Um
No, 70 is too high for us.
It
We without disclosing how much we make a year, 50%. We're under 50%. We're like
that's
we're
true,
we're at
actually.
like at 43%
That's actually
on
true.
needs. So when I say needs, I'm talking about work, school, like work clothes, food, bills,
Yeah.
credit cards, stuff like that. Those are needs. Where you got anything to keep you functioning, to keep making money is a need.
A necessity. So you got to feed yourself. You got to have lights. You got to have gas. You got to have water. You got to have rent or mortgage. So that's what we mean when we say needs. The necessities, the things that you necessarily have to. It's necessity for you to survive and live. So you have to put that all into one. You can break it up if you want to, but you can put that all in one barrel and put it down for housing would cover your rent or your mortgage, your lights, your gas, your water, your trash, depending on what side of town you live on, and all that good stuff. You could combine that into one and then base your your monthly budget off of that just for housing. And then you get down to your wants. Oh, well, you want to buy the new PlayStation or you want to buy them new shoes
Now,
or
so yeah, and that's cool. But if you 9 times, well, I can't say 9 times out of 10, but I could say most people their wants supersede their needs,
yes, a lot of
and then
times.
it puts them in a whole heap of debt, and they're living paycheck to paycheck, thinking that's what they need for their life, and then they end up, trying to retire and don't have enough to retire on because they wanted more today than they wanted at the end of their
And
lives.
then when you go to Walmart, they're going, "Welcome to Walmart."
Right. They based some what's his name? Caleb. There's a guy on YouTube named Caleb. I don't know his last name, but he does like a whole channel just on budgeting. And he says if you don't budget properly, you're gonna die on the Walmart floor. That's his little punchline, but it's real
It
because
is real.
you always see those older persons as a greeter at the Walmart is because they didn't handle either. There's two kinds. You got one that just wanted to do something because he wanted to get out of the house, and he's got his lifestyle set up, or you got the other one that messed his whole life up and doesn't have anything to fall back on. So now he's working for Walmart as a greeter or a bagger
Right.
or whatever just to make ends meet. Which that's what I'm talking about is that guy. We don't want to be that guy.
Yeah,
So
you don't wanna do it. Now, if you retired and bored, we're not talking about those people. We're talking about the people that legitimately tried to retire and had to was forced. It wasn't that they wanted to or that they're bored and they don't have nothing else to do. They were forced to go back into the workforce simply because they could not make ends meet. And that's what we're talking about when we say the Walmart greeters, because that's it's usually your older people because they can't really have them doing too much. They 60 plus, and that's the only thing they can really do. And that's what we're saying. Don't be that person. Like the cycle has to be broken somewhere at some point.
Joel, just to let you know that uh for my current working situation, I have a pension that I shall receive when I get older. The problem with the pension is, yeah, they're putting a lot of good money in there, and I probably could live off of there, but it's not going to be enough by the time that I retire.
Right.
So that's why I put money into like a Roth or the S&P 500 or get you a brokerage account or both. I mean, the more income that you can put up and make that type of money on the back end, then that's better for you in the end, especially when you retire. You don't want to go back to work for somebody. You've been working pretty
Nah.
much 20 to 30 years of your life. You don't want that.
It's
Uh,
hard working for people right now. You know what I mean? Especially when you know what you're capable of, you know.
right. Samuel Dean, you're
Yep.
correct.
That's we was
We
just
are
saying
lucky to
that.
have a pension, but it does not mean that we'll be comfortable when we retire. We don't know what uh, the finance situation will look like in 20 years.
And yeah, we might, like you say, it's a possibility that we may be able to live off of it,
Yeah,
but
but why not have
but
extra?
but that don't mean we get to go to Jamaica
Right,
or we
right.
get to take the family to Disney World
Why not
or
live in abundance? Like
yeah.
if you can't live in abundance, what are we working for?
What is we doing it all for?
Like
You
if
know what I
you
mean?
and like some people like okay, you got the people out there that's saying, "Oh, entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship. That's what you should do. That's what you should do." But it's kinda like it's a double-edged sword. It's a truth and a lie at the
Right.
same time, because not everybody's capable of being an entrepreneur, and not all entrepreneurs make enough money to stop their jobs.
And a true entrepreneur is going to tell you, like the two that's sitting before you right now, if it was that simple, you probably wouldn't be seeing us right now
Yeah,
because
I
that
mean, you wouldn't
it's
see me at the
work.
job if
It's definitely work. Yes, we own businesses. Yes, there's things that we do on the side, but it takes work to
oh
really
my
get
god.
those things going. To get it, when you starting from the bottom, nobody knows you. Um,
Your
you know,
network is weak.
it's very weak because especially if you can't trust people. Because for us, our biggest thing is I trust this man with everything in me to the left of me, like with my life, my family's life. I'm not there was no concerns, and I would hope that that's reciprocated. But when you're bringing people in as business partners and things of that nature, it gets really really tough to trust them with your baby because whatever you created is your baby, and so you want it run a certain way, you want to make a certain type of money, so now you got to really start putting people together. So entrepreneurship is a hustle, it's a grind, and
It's
people
a
who are
yeah.
successful are the people who they eat, sleep, shit, and think and breathe what they're doing.
Those people who are successful, they don't sleep at all.
No,
They're
like not at
always
all.
people think that
That's
when
why they're always tired.
people think that entrepreneurs are, oh, they got the bag, they got the money, they get to go kick it, they get to do this, they get to do that. But they don't know that them people working 20 hours a day.
Man, for real.
They
Like,
working 20 hours a day, no days off, 7 days a week. Especially if you own like a restaurant. Like if you own a restaurant, that's slavery.
man, we've had to leave work early to service clients that we had set up for our carpet business.
Yep, yep, yep,
I've had to leave work early to make sure I got things mailed off when I had credit clients. You know what I mean?
yep.
And so, and by the way, like even like during that pandemic time, I was doing really good with one of my businesses. I was,
Well, because
assisting.
we had more
We had
time
more time.
to
And
keep
it
it
was just me
flourishing.
by myself. So me by myself dealing with 12, 15 clients, it was rough. Like I had days where I was like, ooh, but I was able to do it because I had the time to do it. I can't do that and go to work too. And then try to be a mom, a
But
sister, a
yeah,
wife.
and
Like that's hard.
so going back to the original subject, none of everything that we just said is not possible without actually knowing what you're spending money on. If you don't know what you're spending money on, there's no possibility for greatness later. You don't know where you can go, oh man, I'm watching Netflix too much.
Right.
Or I didn't bought coffee every day this week and it cost me $300
Right.
at the nice coffee spot. I don't want to bust some names because ain't nobody paying us for that yet.
That part.
But the if you look at it when you start to establish a budget and you start to see where your spendings are, you go, "Oh my god, I can't believe I'm spending that much on that." And I
Mhm.
need to put myself in check because I got bills that are reoccurring, which suck because that's an automatic. I'm those
Every
are
month.
hands that are in your pocket every month.
Every month.
And
That's
the
coming out whether you want it to or not.
and some people will make their wants be more hands in their pockets instead of saving to get those wants. Like if you save your money and set up a budget, save your money to get those wants don't become burdens. They don't become dependents.
Right.
And
Right.
and the whole purpose of talking about a budget with somebody is to make sure that the things that you're buying doesn't become dependent on your pocket.
And that's definitely why budgeting is so important.
Right. So if you want a cell phone, so you know you have a cell phone now and you want the latest hotness next year, you need to be putting $10, $12 a month up for 12 or 13 months or whatever the phone's gonna cost. I don't know what you know.
They cell phones now about 2 grand, man. It's
All right, so then
ridiculous.
you need to put about you need to put about $65 up a month, every month. That way, when the new latest hotness come out,
You can get it.
you can get it. See, people think that oh, I'm getting zero
APR.
APR rate on whatever you buy, so you're thinking that it's just a bill, but it's another bill. It's more money every month
Right.
that's being taken from you. If you would have just
Right.
saved and paid it off, it's almost like not having to have the
And then
burden of another dependent in your
and
pocket.
then that money that you would have been paying every month
Right,
stays in your pocket, or you could do what we like to do, what we call snowball effect.
right,
You
yeah.
put that on another bill
And
and
that's
get
a
it
Dave.
paid off.
If you don't know who Dave Ramsey is, Dave Ramsey is the spokesperson for snowballing. If you would like to know what snowballing is, you can ask me. but Dame Ramsey, he's the one that pioneered that type of debt consolidation. And if you have debts, basically is you take the smallest debt, pay that one off, take whatever that cost, and then the bill of the next one, pay those off with the extra money that you paid off from the other one, and then you just keep building a big snowball until you get to the biggest bill, and then by the time you get to the biggest bill, you're putting a lot of money on it, and then all of a sudden you're
It's paid off.
you have no debts.
You have no
You
debt.
look up one day and you have no debts.
And it's crazy because you're not doing anything different. Like you're not spending any more money. You're literally taking the same money that you were using that month anyway. So if let's just say you're spending $1,000 a month on bills or whatever you're doing, right? And you pay something off, but that was a $200 payment. Well, instead of putting that $200 payment in your pocket, going, "Oh, yay, I got $200, I can get the new Jordans," you take it and you put it on the next bill, and it's gonna double or quadruple that bill, and then so forth and so forth. You're not doing anything but you're moving money around. And people don't realize how significant it is to simply move money around accordingly. Because when I started finally doing it, after my husband kept telling me and suggesting, do this, do that, do that,
Yeah,
you
it
know,
took her a minute to trust me on that.
yeah.
The she was stuck in doing certain things a certain way, and I
Right.
was trying to explain to her there's a better way. And if you just try it for a month, you will see how much money you have left in your pocket. And then she tried it, and then she came back and said, "Hey,
Yeah.
this is the best thing I've ever done for myself."
Yeah. I mean, because right now I can sit here, all of our bills are at zero.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, the
ain't
house is
nobody
paid until
broke.
next year.
Right. Ain't
Uh,
nobody broke.
our mortgage is paid until next year.
Yep.
Everything is so some of the bills we have, they owe us money.
Yeah,
Like we gave
we
them money.
have a couple like that
Right, where we got credit
where
on
we
it.
got credit on them. And so it's crazy because it took me literally a month and a half to see how that changed my life, where I'm like, damn, I got extra money in my pocket, but I don't understand why. And I started looking at like how I was doing things. And we'll get on that too on credit because I'm trying something out with credit right now to see if it works. And I'll get back to y'all when that comes in. But
Yeah,
um,
the also, honey, the setting up the budget is important because then you can understand how much you need to save.
yeah,
The
talk about it.
I think you said something about you have credits on
On
my
your
utility
utility
bill,
bills.
and I think you said something earlier about you snowball your credit.
With the
Right.
credit cards,
Right,
yeah.
which is a good thing. Reason why let me tell you why I don't really like credit cards. It's because I see them like payday loans. Basically, you're borrowing money, and then if you don't pay it back by the end of the month, then they charge you for the money that you borrow. That's
Right.
basically a payday loan. And
It's a
and
loan shark for sure.
right, it's long sharking. It's legal long sharking, basically.
Basically.
And the reason why I don't like it is because you get into the habit of, oh, I could just pay the $35 fee or whatever the minimum fee is,
Right.
and then keep carrying it over to the month. But you're getting raped every month
Yeah.
of that fee.
And that's on the back end that you don't see.
Right. And then
Because
when you look at your fiscal year, you
yep.
go, I just paid these people $600 extra.
And you're like,
Because
why? It's the same thing with these cars and these houses. Like, we'll get on that stuff on a different show, but we don't because I was one of them people. I was that, oh, you know what? I'm going to rent to own. I'm going to RC, you know what I mean? I'm going to cons.
Yep.
I can get a whole kitchen
being
for
being a
$500 a month.
right.
Like,
Hey, being a month ahead is good. That's wonderful. So that means you're borrowing the same money you gave.
yeah.
That's good.
And that means you're not paying no APR.
Yeah, no rates, no, yeah, no,
And that's a
that's
beautiful
great.
thing.
Yeah, no fees, no
And
rates.
that's how you're supposed to use your credit cards.
That's a real
That's
way. That's the real way
of how you use
how
it.
you use a credit card. It should be revolving every time you spend money. Money should be paying for it right then and there.
Right then and there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
exactly
and
how you
that's
do that.
again, y'all, that's another show because we can
Right.
when it comes to the finances, we could probably talk for hours on this.
Oh
simply
man,
just
and
off
it's
of,
all through trial and error.
oh my God.
What when we first met, we was doing pretty bad, wasn't we?
It what well, I was.
Yeah.
I was when we first met, man, I had lost my job. I was just like, man, it was bad. So, just coming from where I'm coming from, not really being shown how to budget, not understanding how money is supposed to work. Like when you learn to do better, you do better. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. And if
And
you
so
and if
him
you know
showing
better,
me,
you should do better. You shouldn't be
yeah,
lazy.
and my thing is like I try to show people and teach people stuff, but when they seem uninterested or they act like I'm, talking out the side of my ass, I stopped. Hey,
It's hard to talk to a
I'm
brick
not
wall.
talking to you anymore because
Yeah,
you're not you either you don't care about what I'm trying to tell you, you think you know more than me or whatever the situation may be, I'm not gonna even involve myself in trying to help you budget at that point because I'm like, obviously you got it worked out. But him showing me different things on, how to move my money, how to budget to stop doing these little silly cons and like, cause I mean, that's how I was getting my TVs and everything, because that's all I knew. I mean, hell, everybody know how Kmart had layaway back in the day. They still got layaway, by the way.
right, right.
Like they
Everybody got
still got
layaway. They
layaway.
still got layaway. What layaway now is called a firm. That's layaway.
and Klarna
And yeah,
and
all them that,
Uplift
yeah,
and
yeah. The
now
first
hold on
first
though.
nine first 9 months 0%. That's layaway. That's
But
basically what
but
that is.
here's the thing with some of those. We're not shitting on none of those things because if you're moving your money accordingly, those things can work for you just as well.
Yeah, but you have to be
But
smart,
you got to be smart in how you utilize them. Like
and it still all comes back down to the budget.
right, and you don't. You always here's the key. You always have the money. That's really number one. You don't get anything on credit and go, oh, I'll pay it off later when I
Oh my
get the money.
god.
That's not what you do. If the money is coming, but it's tied up somewhere because you're moving it around, yes, Uplift, Klarna, all of that is perfect because it's a temporary situation that you're going to take care of in the very, very near future. I'm not talking about 6, 7, 8
But
months down the line.
make sure their needs though. Like
Yeah,
if you got a bed and it
yeah.
works and you want a new bed, but you got credit card debt, pay the credit card debt. Don't get the new bed, man, because it's for 0%. Like go on and pay the credit card off.
If you got it, pay it, man. Like
Yeah.
people make the mistake of wanting to get things. Like if you already got a car, like work with the car you got until you can get your money to a situation where you can buy a new one
Yeah, man.
or
And if you
get a
want it,
better
and
one.
if you want it to look new, put some new paint on it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Put some shine up.
Yeah.
They got them hubcaps at AutoZone. I used to get
Oh
them back in
yeah,
the
man.
day. They'd be like
They spinning. Get the
44.99.
spinners on there.
Hell yeah, man. I had a pair. I remember me and my sister almost side note. Me and my sister almost died one night. We was on the 105 and one of my hubcaps came off my Nova.
Oh man.
And I was moving,
That's
right?
too bad. So sad.
But no, check it out. So
Is that what they call a roly poly?
nah, not quite. But check it out. So me being me, I had just bought them hubcaps, y'all. And they cost me about $44.99, something like that.
Let me ask you
So
a question though. Let me take you to a side a tangent.
another sidebar.
Did you buy the hubcaps when you still had a bill?
No,
So you was debt free at the time.
I was debt free at the time.
So you bought the hubcaps.
I bought the hubcaps
Okay,
free and clear.
that's what I'm saying. 'Cause
Bought the
we got to
hubcaps.
live by example.
Yeah,
Here.
hubcaps free and clear. So this is a young woman, working hard for everything she got this at this time in her life. So losing a hubcap was a lot for me. So that hubcap came off on the 105. I saw where it went.
Did
So
you cry? And shit?
no, I ain't crying.
Was you like a T?
I got back on the 105 and I got my
You
hubcap.
picked it up.
I got back on the 105.
You
I got
you,
in the carpool lane.
You put your life on the line.
on the
just
line to get
just-
a fuck man. Listen, I got back in the
Ooh-wee.
carpool lane, right? Me and my sister, we got in the carpool lane. I pulled over for whatever dumb reason. I didn't put on the hazards, right?
Yeah, that was stupid.
That was hella stupid
Yeah.
because the car behind me think I'm moving.
Yeah, you.
So they coming up on me fast. And I'm looking back and I'm like, that car is not slowing down. That car is not slowing down.
that wasn't a good idea.
Man,
that
so
definitely wasn't a good.
we
idea.
literally, I grabbed the hubcap so fast, I jumped back in the car, and that's when the car behind me realized, yo, she ain't moving. So then they started kind of slamming on their brakes. You could tell they was a little bit pissed at me. But yeah, I got my hubcap for a hubcap, bro.
Right. She tried
For a
to
hubcap.
She tried to crash out for a hubcap.
Because
man.
back then I was a young woman working hard for everything that I got. So
That
the
hub-
hubcap was important.
I would have been like Tupac, picture me rolling.
He said, not the 105. Yeah, they got a 105.
Yep, the
Hey,
105.
Hey, and then to top it off, it was in my Nova. And I had just bought them hubcaps. So you already know what it was. And if you know me, you know how I am about my cars.
I would have kept rolling.
You know how I am about, they can't have no weird no
Picture me
donut
rolling.
tire. I gotta have all the same
I'm not dying
tires.
for no hubcap, man.
Yeah, hey,
I'm
listen.
not dying for no
I
hubcaps.
was in a Nova. I wouldn't have died. I
You
just would have been a little hurt, a
oh, a
little
little
banged
hurt.
up.
Yeah.
Because a Nova, that's 100% metal. You're not
Yeah,
you're
but
not dying in
you
that.
would have needed a whole new body. Vivo Lottie. Somebody go find my body.
No, dead ass. But yeah, man, going back to this budget thing and why it's important. Just touching on some of the stuff that Sean said earlier, for stability purposes,
Stability.
for
Knowing where your money going.
stress free. I'm stress free every day because I'm set up to where my bills literally go out when they're supposed to, most of the times in advance, so that I can sit on money and invest it in ways that'll,
Yep.
double it or quadruple it
That's the whole purpose of a budget, is to see where your money's at.
and see how
That
you
way you
can
can
make
take
more
that
of it.
money. You could take the same money you made before,
Yep.
put it into something else that's going to make you money
Yep.
later down the line. That way you can enjoy those trips, or you buy your significant other a car, or send your kids to college,
Hey, that part
or
right there.
or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey, because for some of y'all that don't know, man, we got two seniors next year. We got a college senior and we got a high school senior.
yeah.
And that's not in the budget. You see his face? You see his face?
It's almost in the budget.
That's not in the budget because some of this stuff is kind of like, oh yeah, I do want that at the last minute. You know what I'm saying?
But
So
yeah, the budget is significant because it who was that? Dre McDowell.
he said, shout out to Dre McDowell. He should be in here. What up, Dre?
What up,
If you
Dre?
watching, Dre is Dre like family, y'all.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Dre's a
saying?
good guy, man.
He's
I
a
mean,
good
I
dude.
like that
I
guy.
can't wait to hang out with you again, Dre.
Monday, Dre. Monday.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, if you don't have a budget, start looking into it, or at least see.
Look at your finances, really. Like,
Yeah.
like if you, I put it to you like this: don't even create a budget. Just look at what you're spending every month and what you're spending it on, and I guarantee you,
Right.
it's gonna want to. You're gonna want to create a budget at that point.
You're gonna be like, oh, I'm tripping.
You're like, hell no, this Snicker bill way too
Right.
high. You know what I mean?
Or I didn't bought the homie too many drinks at the bar last week.
Right.
Or,
And
yeah,
again, if you go out with your boys or your girls, and that's one of the things that you do, put that shit in the budget.
Yeah.
It's $200 for me a month to go and drink or whatever. Like, put it in the budget. First, just take a month and see where your money is going first. Do that so that you can allocate it properly.
And if you're in debt,
which we all are.
Be mindful that get that slavery off of you first. The faster you can remove the slavery from yourself, the better you'll be able to hang out, kick it, or do better things in your life.
No, for real.
Like if you got a car note, pay that Jones off.
And here's
pay it off quickly.
Here's the thing with car notes. If your car note, whatever your car note may be, right? If you're budgeting and moving your money accordingly, you're going to always have a couple extra dollars to throw on that car every month. Whether it be $50, $100, $20, whatever. Do it.
Get it paid off. That way, I mean, most car payments right now is ranging from $500 to $700,
if not more.
And that's just for regular old cars. That's just for like a Camry or something.
Oh man, hey, blessings, peace to the guy, one of our mentors. That's an honor.
This is right here. Let me put him up.
Honor right here, bro.
Akeem L has changed my life extremely. He's one of my, like, I use him as my personal mentor. He's in my thought process daily,
every day.
Even though we don't talk as much as we should, and that's only because it's my fault. And believe me, I'll be seeking your guidance real soon. I got some things in the works that I just need help on.
Yes, sir.
But this man right here, if you haven't and you don't know, look up his YouTube channel, like, subscribe, join in. Love this man. This man has changed my life. He's
that guy right there.
Put it this way, he's poured more into me than I could ever pour into anyone else.
That far right there. No, for real, y'all, just on some realness. Akeem L, peace to the guys. Peace to you, King. We appreciate
King.
you. We love you. And if y'all really are looking to change your life, I would be a person I would seek out. He is definitely one of our top mentors. Every good person of nobility should have one or has more than one.
Right.
But he's definitely one of ours, and we appreciate this man so very much. So having him in the live today, just tuning in, is such a blessing
That's a
in
great
its
thing.
own. So that lets us know we're doing something right.
Let's get back to budgeting though. So so how you I use an app called um I try not to shout out apps and stuff that ain't contributing to our thing.
That part.
But I really use this app, and it's called Rocket Mortgage. I mean, not Rocket Mortgage. It's called what the hell? Let me pull the app up so I can tell you the right damn name. Sorry, y'all. Hold on.
While he's pulling that up.
It is called Rocket Money, and Rocket Money tells me basically I set a budget within it. It tells me every month if I've exceeded my budget. It notifies me when money's going in, and it notifies me when money's going out. It also allows me to like say I have subscriptions that I didn't know I was paying for, it automatically tells me, yeah, it's called Rocket Money, guys. And I use this app. I love this app. My mentor says he
Yeah,
uses
he
that app
uses it
too.
too.
See, birds of a feather, man.
That
Birds of a
part.
feather. I ain't fall too far from the tree. I tell you that. The
Really.
it's called Rocket Money. I love it. It tells me everything. It tells me how much percent, like, because if you're doing a 50-30-20, it'll tell you that you're out of pocket.
Yeah.
It'll say, "Hey,
Quickly.
it'll say your 50's messed up. Something's going on in there, and you need to look at it." Or it'll say your 20's messed up. You need to look at that. Peace, sincere in the building.
Peace, sincere, what it do?
Peace, man. Hey, sincere, man. We love you, man. Thank you for tuning in every week, man.
We do appreciate you,
You,
man.
man, we appreciate you.
Like I
Let
think
me put him on the board
he
too.
looks more forward to the show than we do
Yeah,
almost. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Sincere, I appreciate you, man. Everything is great over here. I hope everything is great with you. But back to the budget. The budget, when you use things like Rocket Money, it tells you exactly where all your spending's going, and then it'll bug you and say,
Yes.
"Hey, what is this? What is this $3 charge?"
That you keep that this reoccurring
It's not
charge.
even that. It'll say this isn't in the budget.
And what
It'll
is
say
it?
it'll say, and you be like, "Oh yeah, I did go get that Snickers from the store." You know what I'm saying? Then you got to tell Rocket Money that was Snicker money,
Right.
and
And
then
it's gonna tell you, well, that wasn't in
yeah,
the
that
budget.
wasn't in the budget,
What you
homeboy.
doing?
Yeah, what you gonna do? What is that?
Oh, that's they're saying he looks there. He looks forward to the show.
Oh, I appreciate it, sincere. But yeah, so set it
Thank
however
you
your
too, bro,
budget is
man.
for like some people like see I got reason why I'm on a 50-30-20 is because I got 6 people in my house. So for me to service 6 people, I have to keep my needs at 50 and 30 and 20. That way everybody gets the service that they need and we're all comfortable. When I was alone by myself, I was doing like a 60 split with the rest 20 and 20 because I was putting well no backwards I'm sorry I was using less for my needs and more for my
You was yeah, your wants.
not for my wants but for my trying to make more money with my money like
Oh, okay, the
putting
investment.
in S&P 500
Right.
or going into a brokerage account or a IRA or something like that. That's what I was using it for. Like if you buy yourself, most of your money should be going to investment,
Investment, yes. Always remember this, like this is key. Your money should be working for you. Like
not
when
the
you
other way around.
not the other way around.
Right,
So
for
like
sure.
if you got to find something that's residual.
Right.
You know what I mean? Something has to be residual in your life. You got residual ass bills, so why not have residual
man,
income? With and I'm not talking about where you got to physically get up and go to work
man,
every day.
you'll if you leave the earth tomorrow, them bills still gonna show
They
up on
still
the
showing
first.
up. You know what I'm
They still
saying?
gonna show up on the first, and whoever's left behind got to tell them, "Hey, this person's no longer here, or let me take care of that last little
Right.
bill."
And just to take note, he's not the only person. Like the whole house is on a 50-30-20.
Yeah, I got my
The
kids on it.
entire
Yeah,
house. So like,
I got my kids on it. I got my youngest daughter on it. I got
yeah,
my oldest daughter on it. I make sure that they're looking at their budget and they're not spending frivolously. And because I want them to learn how to save and invest
that part.
and to handle their needs properly and stay away from these people who's trying to get into your pockets.
That
Every
part.
time you incur a new bill, that's another dependent you didn't add it to your household.
And when you break it down and explain it the way we do, it just makes so much sense. Like one of the things that we don't do is we don't teach the financial stability to our children, the structure of what it's
We
supposed to
always
be.
forget to do that, thinking
Yeah,
that
that
they
they gonna
well
pick it up.
they
You know what I
watched
mean?
they
They,
watched me for 20 something years. They should
right.
figure something out. No, that's not really how it works.
Listen,
Like they
I
got to be
thought
taught.
true story, true story. I ain't gonna put nobody on blast, but they know who they is. Sometimes you got to tell your kids which gas to put in the car, or you'll end up
Oh
with a
yeah, yeah.
car full of diesel.
Diesel in a gasoline vehicle, and then you
Right.
what was that 800?
It was no, we lucked out because of
Oh,
who we
because who we
are,
know, because of the
because of
network.
who we
Yeah,
know, our network. But
yeah.
it was like a little over $500 I had to spend.
Plus a fuel injection cleaning and
Yeah,
all the rest
all
of
that
that stuff.
stuff. Yeah, so
Man, it was
and
bad.
that's because I'm thinking, well, she sees me put gas in the car, she should
Right.
just know.
Yep.
But if you ain't really sit down and taught your children, hey, let me show you how to set up a budget. Let me show you what this looks like. Just like you guys saw in the beginning of this podcast with the Cosby Show situation. He sat down with his son and said, "Oh, this is what this is gonna look like."
Let's get to
So
that other video too.
so he knew right off rip. So going into that 50-30, we're going to talk about how we're going to explain that to you guys a little bit of what that looks like and how that works. So take a quick look, see real quick.
You may have come across the 50-30-20 rule as you plan your finances. But what exactly is it? The 50-30-20 rule is a method of budgeting that can help keep your spending in alignment with your savings goals. It divides your after-tax income into 3 different buckets: your essentials, your wants, and your savings. Here's how you can apply it to your budget. Set aside no more than 50% of your income for the absolute necessities. In general, these will include housing, food, transportation, and utility bills. Any expenses that you'd almost certainly have to pay, regardless of your job or current place of residence, would be considered an essential. Set aside 30% of your income for your wants. This would include unnecessary expenses that enhance your lifestyle, such as cable bills, trips to your local coffee shops, or buying those new shoes you've been eyeing. Take your budget, then decide which ones you're able to cut down. The fewer costs you have in this category, the more progress you'll make paying down debt and securing your future. Set aside the remaining 20% for your savings. Think of this as your get ahead category. This includes savings plans, retirement accounts, debt payments, or rainy day. These potentials are taken care of, and before any personal spending. Whether you make $30,000 or $150,000 a year, establishing a good habit like this will last you a lifetime.
So we ain't finna be downloading nothing because we don't know them people like that.
He said I learned that the hard way as well. Locked up motor in the Audi
Yeah,
because my
man.
boys didn't know
With
it.
the oil light man.
Yep.
That
That's
right
how they
there.
do us.
That right there.
That's how they do us.
But going back to the video and the rule. So if you kind of understood, that little short video gave you a little quick breakdown of what that 50-30 rule looks like. Once again, the numbers can be adjusted, guys. It could be 60-20-20. It could be 70-20-10.
Well, they're adjusted for us because well for what I put in,
right?
Because I'm old. I'm 45 now, and when I want to retire, I want to retire at 55. So if I want to retire at 55, I need to be investing more, and that's the savings part of the 50-30-20. I'm investing more in my 20. I'm doing more than 20, guys. That's why I only have 10% fund for clothing
and even with that 10% fund, going back to that even. So let's just say you don't have to really put a name on it. It could just be 10% that you put up. So say for him, it's clothing, but maybe he don't need clothes at the time, and maybe something happens where he needs tires. Guess what? He can go and pull that money
from
that 10% that he's been putting away.
Right.
And so, it's a beautiful thing. Trust me, because
but something that's crucial is just like the guy said in the video, that you shouldn't be investing if you don't have an emergency fund.
Right.
And like for me, what I've learned from the pandemic is I needed a whole year's emergency fund and not just a couple months.
Right.
So like I had,
it used to be 3 to 6 months.
Right. So when the pandemic hit, if you don't know, not only did the pandemic hit us, but I lost my leg in the pandemic. So I wasn't able to find new work or actually pick up anything else. So I burned through my savings. I think it was over what, $33,000 we burned through that year
Yeah.
because we were paying mortgage and
Yeah.
cars and just a bunch of stuff. And then that's when we were like, our budget is fucked up
Yeah. Oh
because
no,
we
and
burnt.
that's when we discovered that $600 pistachio
Right,
bill
right, right.
because we started kind of going on our health kick. We were trying to eat healthier things, and so man, going to Winco getting them chili picantes, man. So I see Sincere got a question. We're gonna put his question up there
Do
because
you
it
have
is
3 accounts for all the for you just to manage it all in one account? No, I like the purpose of setting up different accounts, and I like so, like, if your main account will handle your needs. So, whatever you get your direct deposit to first should be your main account.
right.
After that, you should set up 2 other accounts. So if you're in the savings phase or if you're doing an emergency fund phase, that should go in a high yield account. That way you're not losing money on that money just sitting there. So high yield accounts, they got like Ally, they got places like SoFi, they got several places. Just look when you get a
Just look it
chance,
up. Yeah, it's
just
plenty of them.
Google in your phone or whatever and say high yield accounts. What a high yield account will do for you, you'll get a 4.0% APR rate on your savings when if you left it in your regular main account like your Chase or your Wells Fargo
Right.
or whatever, they're
It's
giving you 0.0000
pennies.
point. It's like a
Yeah,
half a
half
penny
a
that they're
penny on
giving
yeah,
you
it's
on
retarded.
your APR. So if you're getting 4.4% from a high yield on your savings, it and we were at an inflation of 3%, you're still 1% ahead of the game at
Still
the end of
winning.
the year. So you're not losing the value of your money. And that's what the game is.
And your money should be in different accounts for different reasons
Just
for,
in case what if one bank say, "Hey, we can't do
right.
nothing today." Eh,
You'd be surprised.
Yeah,
You'd be surprised. Like it's been happening. I've been hearing stuff.
yeah. But yeah, I have as many accounts as you need to get the job done. So, like my personal 10% account is a fourth account.
Right.
And at my job, I asked them where I able to split up my direct deposits in percentages, and my job does it.
Yes.
So you'll have to
Yes.
ask if
Especially if you have like most of them on the direct deposit forms, they have it where you can fill that out too. Like you
I
can
believe
put
so, but if you
what you
work for a
want.
smaller company,
Yeah.
they might not like we work for a corporation.
Yeah.
So they might not do that for you. But if that's the case, then you have to divvy it up. As soon as I get paid, it's already divvied up. I don't have to do nothing.
Mhm.
And that's how I like it because I'll forget to move money and then I'll go, "Oh, I got a little
I
extra."
I used to do that quite
Right.
often.
Right. And then it took me out of my budget. So the stricter you are on your budget, the more money you have at the end.
No, and trust me, like I know it sounds crazy, guys, but you will ultimately have more money to do the things that you really truly want to do, like with your family, your significant other, or just you. If you just want to go take a trip, like you will have that money if you simply create a budget, stick to the budget, make it strict for yourself, and set things up. Like I have certain accounts that take money out just on the savings by itself that I
Right.
don't even touch.
Right.
And then I look up at the end of the year, I'm like, holy shit, I got like 3 grand. I didn't even realize. But I don't take that 3 grand and go, yay, Christmas time, where I'm gonna go screw it up. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like I used
Yeah,
to.
that would be pointless.
I used
Why
to.
are you working so hard to save and
Right.
then trick it off on a weekend
At
in
Bernie's.
yeah, or
At
whatever.
Bernie's.
And
So, but
and
now I look at it and I go, okay, how can I allocate this 3,000 to what I'm already utilizing? So, okay, maybe I'm this far ahead on my car payment, or I'm this far ahead on
right.
this. So it just depends. And if I really got like if it's money that I can trick off at that point, then all right, then I'm taking the family out. We finna go have some fun. You know what I mean? The Zell King.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Any way you
We
could do it,
run this like a business. We Zell each other money
yeah.
all the
Any way
time.
you can do it on your budget, just stick to just be disciplined in it. Any way you do it. If you're Zelling or you cash apping or whatever you're doing,
But
just
that's the way you're doing it though, Eric. You're doing it correct. You're moving money between your accounts. That's basically what you're doing. We appreciate you, Miss Diamond. I love you too. Thank you for tuning in.
But I missed that one.
She said, I love the show.
Oh,
Keep
right
up the
here.
great work. Yep.
Right here.
Yeah. That's Miss Diamond, y'all. She's definitely one of the divas of Las Vegas.
Yes.
Hard working queen. We appreciate you so very much for all that you do on the entertainment side of the world.
Thank
You
you.
know what I mean?
If you don't know about Miss Diamond, look her up.
Yeah.
She's on Facebook, Instagram, all the goodies.
Yeah.
I don't know if she has a Twitter account, but you know,
She might. She
yeah.
might.
So yeah, y'all
If you
jump
do,
on that
throw
stuff.
in there.
The
Oh, look, Sincere said, oh, so it's question time, and that's your question, Sincere?
Sincere, I did get my money back.
Nah, he got it back on Monday, though.
I'm about my papers.
He got it back on Monday, though.
Yeah. Hey, so this is what happened. I was see my youngest daughter has
So wait, before you go into it, so for those who don't know what Sincere is talking about, I posted something on Facebook a few days ago, and I was like, if Sean asks you, have you seen me? Tell him you ain't seen me because he accidentally zelled me some money and I'm not giving it back.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going shopping. So
Yeah.
it was this thing like for hours that went on.
She was basically messing with me like she was gonna take my money and go get some shoes, some red bottoms or something.
I was.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
so I'm playing. I send money for my daughter's tooth bill. So she's got braces. I think the braces ended up costing like $4,500. So every other week I send money. I just sent it to the wrong mama. and then she tried to keep my money, so I had to, let her know
he
that
tried to debo me.
Listen, I was definitely gonna take the rims off the whip. And she was gonna definitely gonna be on bricks.
I'm honorable though. I'm honorable because I was like, hey, you just zelled me some money for Sasha, and it's not, you sent it to the wrong person.
Right.
However, because the banks are closed today,
I didn't get my money back until
what? Yesterday.
Wait, why my bank was open? My bank don't care about veterans. My bank was like, yeah, Sean, she got your money and we won't be able to get it back until Monday because her bank is closed.
Yeah, because my bank was like, we don't do this.
I was like, man, I'm about to drop the elbow on her bank. I needs my money tonight.
Yeah, but
cash.
Yeah. Hey man, listen.
In hand.
He was legitimately loan sharking me though. Like
every
hour,
5 minutes I was on her.
I got a text message, I got a phone call until I had to like screenshot the fact that I sent it back.
Yep, I needed all the info.
I had to send the email,
screenshot, all that.
I was like, so if you want to understand what a real budget looks like, man, I'm dealing with the budget king over here.
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm on their neck.
I'll be the one that's like, because it is funny because he'll ask me, well, baby, I want to go get this month or today. Can I go get it? And I'm like, yeah, you can go and get it because for the most part, that budget works for us.
It works for us.
And so we most of the time have a lot.
And the reason why I be asking is because she be having stuff.
What?
I'm like, I know I got extra money. And then she be like, well,
I don't know what he talking about.
I had to send such and such a little bit of this.
And
I'd be like, what?
It be the kids, man. The kids is one who be raping us.
Hey,
the same day he had to send the money for the baby teeth, I had to send a grocery bill.
Listen up, y'all.
Some money for some groceries.
Y'all strap it up. Strap it up, y'all. Don't have no kids. Don't have no damn kids. I'm telling you. If you want to keep money in your pocket, don't have no kids.
For real.
See what E said down there.
See, yeah, for real. See what had happened.
Yeah, exactly. What had happened was
when he called me. That's exactly what I said. I said, "See what had happened was
right.
So you was trying to send it to me. You sent it to the wrong person. So I had paid a bill, not knowing. I thought this was some extra money that I had because I was budgeting.
See, normally I don't ask. I just know I have extra money, but because
look here, no,
this over here,
no, this is the Amazon king. Every other day there's a package showing up.
Those are neat.
Let me tell y'all what he used to do.
Those are neat.
He used to send them to his parents' house.
Well, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
He used to send them to his parents' house.
Go
to his parents' house when he get off work, and then try to come through the door fast with it behind his back. Like, I'm not gonna see this big ass.
A lot of
box.
that stuff we still use to this day.
No, we don't.
A lot of it we use.
No, we don't. He's the gadget king over here. This is the Amazon king. Yeah.
She know I pay my bills on time.
Hey, that's why he gets to do it.
Yeah, I pay all.
As long as you're disciplined enough to do what you need to.
All the household bills is paid on time.
Ask the children. I tell the children, do what you have to do so you can do what you want.
Y'all know y'all got some Amazonian monsters up in there with the prime in their hand. Then they're priming it. They prime
right now.
Prime today. today.
Hey, but see, the
today.
difference is I got my cards, I got his cards. So sometimes I just be like, hey,
That's why. Hey, you see what? Hey,
hey.
sincere. You see why I be on her head? I'll be like, I want my money. I wants my money.
But
Somebody
he
gonna be
likes
stripping this
it.
weekend because I wants my money.
Groceries and everything, bro. You see, you hear him trying to pimp me out?
No, I ain't trying to pimp nothing. I just want what you. I just want what you stole from the church. That's all.
I ain't stole nothing. I utilized what was issued to me. They say find
It was not
people.
issued.
Hey,
It was an oversight on accounting. This is what happened.
possession is what? How many tenths of the
Nah,
law?
nah.
9/10.
A headlock is 9/10 of the law.
Look, you gonna be looking for me for days. I will run. Listen,
This the Temu champ. Temu is breaking all you families down. Look, if I see a Temu Christmas tree come down the street, I'm burning the whole block down.
Hey,
I'm
listen,
burning the whole block down. You know that ain't right.
I'm not gonna talk about them too much because they're not paying me for it yet. But
Man.
yo,
Temu is
the truth.
Temu has got my wife tripping. For real. And I'm like, I mean, we got a little bit of money, but I'm like, Nick, like if I see another orange bag at this door, the orange bag be looking like Santa's sack. Like, why does Temu put everything in the same fucking bag?
Hey, literally everything.
Temu too, he said.
There's an Amazon list on the table now. Temu too.
Yeah.
Listen,
hey, see these women going crazy over Temu. Temu knew what they did. They know what they doing. This is wrong.
This is not wrong.
This is Temu.
But let me tell you what's so cold about Temu. When you get on there, that shit say shop like a millionaire.
Right. And knowing everybody who buying shit is broke as hell.
Because $100 will get you a long way, baby. I'm trying to tell you.
And then half that stuff, as soon as it rains, is gonna melt.
Nah, hey, listen, for the record.
My wife, look, me and my wife we gonna be outside kicking it, and she gonna have a short set on, and it's gonna start raining. I'll be like, why is you naked? What's wrong with you?
Temu.
Yeah. I be like,
it's a lot of the stuff is legit though, like for real. It's like it's not cheap though, Steph. It really ain't. A lot of it is decent stuff. He gonna say it's cheap though, and then he gonna
golf tees and meat slicer all in one package. That's
hey,
that's Temu for you, baby.
And let me tell you about the slicer that I bought. It did not work.
It didn't work. I see, and I told her if you buy another appliance from these motherfuckers, this shit is over. This shit is over.
Hey, the Temu champion, man. Hey, when you on a budget, you Temu it.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
listen, you can get the same screen at Temu for $7.99, and at Amazon that bitch is $34.99.
Temu got the heart of just all Black Americans right now. they is Temu.
Temu is the niggas of Amazon.
Oh my God. they like niggas on.
Niggas on.
Straight up. Let me get on niggas on and order 35 packages.
I ain't ashamed. I got some cool outfits. Y'all don't even know. Y'all be giving me so many compliments. I'll be like, thank you, Temu. You know how they be like, I got it at Ross. I'd be like, Temu.
Yeah, man, Temu is busting our ass.
We was in the store the other day. The lady was like, oh, I like that dress.
I'm at the call the bank. I'm at the call the bank and say anything from Temu. We're going to have to send back.
You got to call all the banks. I'm not going to tell you which one I'm going to use it from.
I'll do it.
Yeah, dig.
He said his drone still won't stabilize. For sure, man. For sure. Champagne wishes and beer money.
The epitome of having champagne. Yeah. No, for real. Hey, man. For real. Akeem, you got caught up too?
Oh, yeah, leave the Temu alone, man. Leave that Temu alone, man.
Y'all on here because y'all know it's the truth.
It's the truth.
It's hit or miss. This is what I tell my husband. Listen, you can order from anywhere. Y'all want to know what the secret is?
Budget.
Well, that's one.
That's the secret.
But it's two budget. Things. It's two things that you got to do.
If you Temuing and you got a quarter tank of gas in your car, you fucked
need your ass whooped.
You know Jesus gonna come down.
You need your ass whooped.
Yeah.
So listen, there's two things that you do. First, you look at the reviews. Because people, hit me out.
I'll never be a Temu champion.
Hear me out. I
don't even like
Temu. That's why I don't order no bullshit.
I'm banging on Temu. Fuck Temu.
He banging on Temu, but you using Temu products though.
No,
I almost got some mics from Temu. He told me not to do
it. Never do it.
I was like, fuck it.
Don't buy no electronics from Temu. Your shit gonna blow up.
Hey man, Timu is the business. That's all I gotta say. Timu is
Yeah,
like
yeah,
playing
it is
craps.
like playing craps for sure. You don't know what you're gonna get with loaded dice. The
Hey,
dice is loaded.
it was like that when I bought that slicer, man. The one that you supposed to press the onions in. You supposed to
Man,
do
I
all that.
pressed down on that slicer
And
and
he almost broke it.
the whole thing collapsed.
But he's like that though. He almost always breaks stuff.
That's why I buy good shit.
That whatever, man. Anyway, Q&A time about to close out. We ain't staying on here all night
Yeah,
tonight
man,
talking about Timu.
And I gotta read this line from the Lord.
What the Lord said.
All right, y'all. So this is
we're not even gonna get on the TikTok shop though.
Oh, man,
Cynthia.
yeah,
I
and
just
she
ordered the pickles.
Hey, they picking her pockets right now.
Listen,
Look, every night I be praying. I be Lord Jesus, shut down all these sites.
No,
Shut
when
them
I go
down,
to
Lord.
bed, I'll check certain stuff, and he'd be like, "Why you on Timu?" I'm like, "I'm trying to see because they be giving me discounts."
Man, I
on
wake
stuff,
up at
you know
3
what
in
I
the
mean?
morning to go to the restroom. She wide-eyed on Temu, bro. Wide-eyed like this.
I just be checking messages.
No, you don't.
I check
Hey,
messages.
and that should be a crime for a sales place to be texting you, talking about, we gonna give you 90% off on your next shit. Every week they got some shit off.
It ain't even every week. They will text me 10 times a day
That
and be
is-
like,
oh my
I'm so
God.
sorry to see you go, but since you leaving,
This is like
come back on over here.
This is like the crack epidemic of fucking stores.
What does he say? What do you mean? Almost every time he breaks shit, thank you, Steph.
Steph, you're a beta, bro.
Thank you, Steph.
You're a beta. This is two beta. This 2 betas in 2 weeks right now. Yeah.
Steph, I appreciate you, brother. Salute. You
Hey.
know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. He telling it like it is. He is always breaking shit,
Steph,
y'all.
Steph.
Like all the
We ain't gonna talk about Steph.
That's why we got a
We ain't gonna
budget.
talk. What about the kickstand on your motorcycle, Steph?
Look.
What about the truck, Steph? I mean, let's start talking about you.
Oh, see what you done started? We are talking about budgeting today,
Yeah,
folks. We are going
don't
back
get
to
me
this
started. Don't get me
50,
started.
30-20 rule, and we would like to say, what's Miss Diamond say? Wish, Amazon Prime, Timo, all of them got me. That wheel spins for 40%
See?
off. Man, listen,
It's an epidemic, y'all.
But listen though, Miss Diamond, I never get 40%. I'm always getting 80%.
This like an episode of Clone Tyrone. I'm telling you.
Yo.
I'm telling you, they got y'all. Y'all need to stop it.
Hey man.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Y'all need to stop.
Yeah, he say that until I orders the dope shit, and he be like, "Oh, that's not." So you trying to tell me?
Send it back. I'm gonna say send it back.
So you trying to tell me stuff that I've ordered off of Temu so far ain't been decent?
Only thing that's been all right is your clothes, but every gadget you done bought was crap.
That's not only bought one gadget.
Right, crap.
That's let me see.
Crap. Silence has hit the building.
I got about $3 million in my Amazon.
Spiggity bogan in the building. He said, I got about $3 million in Amazon.
He said, wifey over here feeding fish now.
Hey, that's why we broke now, man. That's why we broke.
I cannot.
That's why we all need a budget.
I cannot.
Get your budgets together. Next week, we're going to be talking about
budget. What we talking about next week, y'all? Y'all put something in the comments. Let us know what you want to talk about.
Next week, we're going to be adding on how to set up your
we can't talk about finances 2 weeks in a row. We're going to scare them away.
Okay, well, then we'll figure something out then, since y'all want to
talk
about
it's gonna be
y'all don't want to
fun.
talk about what's going to save your life. Let me get this Jesus up in here real quick before we move on.
How the pastor go?
I ain't going to be talking like that. But Proverbs 21. So if you want to look it up for yourself, Proverbs 21. In the house of the wise are stores of choice food and oil, but a foolish man devours all he has. He who purses, well, they say wallets as purses back in the day. He who purses righteousness and love finds life. So let me say that again. He who purses righteousness and love finds life, prosperity, and honor. That's Proverbs 21, y'all. Get with it.
And that he said he bought a what? A meat grinder.
A meat grinder.
Hey, no, Akeem. This one.
Hey,
this one got a full-fledged.
I got a meat slicer.
Meat slicer, like industrial,
it's
top of the line.
Top of the line. It'll cut it down to the mince. To the mince.
To a 16th of a slice.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
When we was eating meat, it was good on when we was trying to chop down them turkey sandwiches, man.
He said next week. I'm not messing with you on
Who said that?
that. I'm not messing with you on these turkey sandwiches.
Life insurance. Yes, that's a good one.
Insurance
Too many
period.
people don't have it, man.
Put that shit in your budget. How about that?
That should be in your
That
budget.
should
Hey,
be in your
you know what?
budget.
We should talk about life insurance. We should talk about that.
All right, we could do
Not,
that.
I mean, we don't have to do it next week, but
We
I'm
could
just
do life.
saying.
We definitely could do life insurance. So that's a good topic.
Yeah,
We're gonna talk about something dealing with relationships, marriage, and all
relationships
that good stuff.
and marriage. Hey,
We're gonna try to make it fun. We go talk about finances.
let me ask y'all a
every other
question.
week.
Let me ask you a question.
Question time.
Should we be looking in the streets and pulling up videos and about people who are together that are doing crazy stuff and then review them? Will you guys like something like that?
Yeah, chime in on that because we was talking about
We was talking about it
We
and
was talking about like the situation with Will and Jada.
well,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
like I'm talking about like real relationships, not like Will and Jada. I think that's kind of fake stuff, but I'm talking about like real relationships. Them turkey sandwiches got me.
What's up, Nat? Yeah, so we want to try to do something.
Nah, what up? What up?
Every other week will be something dealing with money because we don't want to just we want to have some fun too. So every other week we will talk about something.
Well, I
dealing
mean,
with money.
honestly, I couldn't find the stat. Maybe I'll try to find it later. I keep forgetting to do that.
I appreciate you, Eric. Hey, all the topics is gonna be something that everybody can relate to, bro.
Good.
On some real shit, like real talk. What up, Ramon? Like they all gonna be on things that we can talk about, relate to. That's gonna make your life better.
Hey, Ramon, man,
That's
I got
why we
something to
call
tell
it
you,
the
bro.
cure.
I got something to tell you, and I'm gonna tell you in front of the other world. Man,
Uh-oh.
fuck what them people talking about, bro.
Ooh.
Fuck them niggas. If
Side
them,
note.
if them niggas can't do not bend your back to people who cry. People who cry need napkins.
A tea.
Handle your business the way you want to handle it. And if they can't get with it, tell them to move on. No hard feelings. Ain't no love lost, but they not a part of your vision. Whatever your vision is, it needs to be your vision and yours alone. If people can't get with it, fuck them.
That part right there.
Fuck them, man. Do you. You become strong within what you are doing, and you will be able to handle it. Do not bend. Do not break. Do exactly what is right. You know what's right. Fuck them niggas, man.
That part right there.
That's all I got to say about that.
You got a question on 401? You said you're gonna call Joel? All right. Or ask it real quick. We'll take another question. Yeah, no, cut their asses off for real. Yeah, real talk.
Who wants to call?
Joel, he got a question about a 401. Hit us up with the 401.
Yeah, hit us up.
Hit us up with the question real quick.
Yeah, you wanna send him a link so he can hit us up? Or?
Nah, he got the number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he got the number. Hey, well, realness is what we do.
Yeah, sorry for the heaviness on that, man. But I didn't have many people. Let me tell you what's up.
He ain't sorry.
Let me. I didn't have many people just try to tell me how to run things that I was going to do, and it always got messed up.
Yeah.
When I would have just deep and down in my heart, I was like, no, it need to be this way. And if I would have done it that way, at least if it would have failed, I would have been happy with the outcome. But because I let people chime in on the shit that I'm doing, and that these people ain't doing nothing for themselves to even be able to have the opportunity to chime in.
Man. And then it be the ones who be doing worse than you that be trying to tell you about you because in reality, they're envious or jealous of what you're doing because they can't do it.
Right.
So they trying to shit on your parade in the first place.
And then, like, so you try to get people, like I was for years straight, I was trying to get people involved in endeavors that I was trying to do.
Man.
But because they didn't have the vision or the I could see the ending of the vision. They couldn't see the beginning. And it was hard to try to push myself through and then drag them with me.
Because don't nobody want to drag somebody. You want the person to willingly come with you when you got a vision and you got something that like, this is what's going to be, this is what it is, and this is how we can make this work. You want them to be aboard and come right along with you. You don't want to drag nobody with you because that's dead weight.
You're right, Akeem, and that's why I follow you. That's why you will forever be my mentor.
That part right there.
Because of things like this and what you say. And man, the fact that you keep it 100, your perseverance, me watching you grow is the reason what gave me the fire for me to do what I'm trying to do. and I appreciate you and everything that I don't think you quite understand how much
Nah,
we
for real,
appreciate you.
man. You a heavy topic in our house. So Joel's question: 401k, move it to a Roth or let it build where it is?
Hey,
That's a real good question.
okay, does your 401k have a match with the company that you have a 401k with?
Yeah, that's the question there.
See what he said. Yeah, misery does love company. Fuck them. I say the same thing, man. I'm so sick of people trying to talk other everybody out of their own dream. If you got a dream, live it to the fullest. No
For real.
regrets. No
What's
regrets.
what's so crazy to me is it's so much easier to send positivity to somebody and say, "Man, I hope that works out for you. Peace and blessings to you. You know, I'm with you." It's so much easier to do that and genuinely want a person to do better than to just kind of like cut them down and like that's too much energy for me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it did? Oh,
What do you
so it,
say?
it did have a match and it does not now.
Oh,
So, because the thing with the Roth is that it builds over time, just like your 401k. So, it's like when you put it in there, uh,
401ks, you'll get charged taxes when you pull the
when you
money.
pull that money,
The
yeah,
Roth is pre-tax, so you basically pay into a Roth after you've been taxed by the government. So that's the difference. That's something that I'd have to ask my financial advisor on to see if it's even worth moving. What the real question is that keep your money there, keep paying. If they is it a reason why they don't want to match anymore?
yeah. I was just wondering about that. Like, why was there a time limit on that? Like, what was the stipulations for that?
And you can contribute through both. So have still continue your IRA, and then if you want to split half and half to a Roth, you can do a Roth, but the Roth will come out of your own pocket. It won't come out of it
Right,
won't be straight direct deposit. 401k comes right out of your check before you get it.
right.
A Roth, you get your money at home on your direct deposit, and then you set up a Roth with whatever company or whatever bank has a Roth. But I would do as
All
much
right, Nat.
I would do as much as I can to make sure to solidify my future, especially when you're trying to retire. Nobody wants to go back to Walmart and shake hands and say bags of plastic or whatever.
Right.
You know what
Welcome
I'm
to
saying?
Walmart.
Right. Nobody wants to do that.
The Doves on aisle 7.
Have a good evening, Nat. Have a good day.
We'll see you next week, baby.
Too deep and serious. No problem. Have a good day. Is there still a limit on deposits on the Roth? I believe it's now up to 6,500 a
6,500.
year.
It might be 7,500, but I'll double check that. It is
6,500.
65.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it used to be 6,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the best thing is a four. Well, bro, I mean, I'm not a financial advisor, but for me, 401k that's getting a match is wonderful. You know what I'm saying? Because you got you paying for it and the people you work for paying for it. And to me, that's a good thing. But I if it was me, I would do both.
Yeah, Joel, you got the number, man. The text, just text me, hit me up, or whatever. All that good stuff. Pushies,
Yeah,
son.
I'll give you a call, brother, as soon as we get off the air.
Which will be soon, because he got to go to bed, and
Yeah, we gotta get
I'm
ready for
not gonna
tomorrow.
say what I got to go do.
Whatever. But yeah, what's our time looking like?
I mean, we this our shit.
Yeah, but
We get off when we ready to get off.
yeah,
You know what I
we can
mean?
get close to the closing. I think we said enough about budgeting.
Yeah, we
Uh,
just wanted to make sure that y'all got the point, and y'all threw some good topics out there. We gonna work on something next week. Something that I think we gonna have something that's gonna be fun and interactive.
yeah,
You know
this
what I mean?
the next week will be we okay. So
And it's gonna be the day before Thanksgiving, y'all. So it's gonna be a good show.
oh, is it? Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Hey, so look, y'all.
We will be on the air, my
We
boy.
we gonna have shows that gets down to the brass tacks because we think that people need it, and then we're gonna have shows that's just funny and has no direction at all. Uh, we
And
hope
that's the shows that's called open forum.
right, and hopefully that y'all stick around for the long haul, and if you do, man, throw out a like, a subscribe.
Yeah, man.
Uh, if you want to rewatch these videos, you can jump on YouTube and watch it at the Cure with the Hams.
Yeah, man.
And if you want to get down and watch it again.
Yeah,
And make
man.
sure you subscribe, like, and comment.
And
Let us
share.
and share.
Yeah.
And then let us know what things you would like to hear, because this is about y'all. This really ain't about I'm gonna do what I do without you.
No, regardless, we gonna
Yeah.
move the way we move regardless. We're doing this for a few different reasons because people ask.
And
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 people said we should do it. So we're like, you know what, we should do
and
it
just to reiterate, we're not financial advisors. We're just telling you life experiences and
based on
things,
our life.
and
Yeah.
based on our life and things that, and we have to say that for the people out there that's watching.
Yeah,
And
man.
if you really want to get down to the brass tacks, I'd tell you to get your CPA, get you a financial advisor, grab you a couple mentors, and then slay. You know what I'm saying? Just
Like
start
Beyonce.
swinging the sword and become great. Dina
She,
Sims,
she
what's up, mama?
she said she gonna be ready for the open forum. The open forum be funny as hell, man.
Yeah, the open forum is
It'd be
funny.
funny as
Yeah.
hell because we be talking. Remember when the dude was talking about he takes showers and shit with you or some shit like that?
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, the guy was I
It
don't
was
know what
hella
that was.
weird. Sincere, you still in here? You remember that shit?
I don't know what that was about, but
Oh, it was
he
hella
was
weird.
adamant about taking showers with me.
It was something weird. He was
Yeah.
like, it was a typo. In his defense, it was typos, but he
It
was
didn't seem
typing
like
this
a
shit in
typo.
there, and we was like, wait. I
It
was
is,
like, man, you
it
got
did
something
not
to tell
seem
me?
like a typo.
Yeah,
Hey,
it
but
was hella weird.
hey guys, I'm Sean Cheltenham and I'm one of the Hams,
I am Treasure Cheltenham, and I'm one of the Hams, and
this is the Cure,
we are
the
the
Ham.
Hams.
Hey, we got that slogan from the Upright Lions. The Upright Lions go I am B Star and I'm one of the two.
One of the two,
And
yeah.
and
And
then
I am
Chef,
Chip Senior, and
yeah,
I am one of the two.
we love that, man. We just
Yeah,
love that.
we stole
We
that from
stole
our
it from
brothers,
them, and
man.
we just love them. And
We just love them. Why you sound
yeah,
retarded?
because
And
I just
shit?
had to say we love them.
We just love
Yeah,
them.
we just love
He had
all
us
of them.
retired. Look, he said the Lions.
Peace, prosperity, and extreme wealth to all. Most definitely,
Leave that
Akeem.
up. Leave that up.
Hey,
Yeah, we'll leave that up.
if you guys haven't looked at Akeem's YouTube channel, please jump in and learn something big, because he's got some big things going for the public. And man, I've learned a whole lot in what's it been, 4
Oh
years?
my God, no! It's been a little
It's
bit
been
longer
longer
than
than that,
that.
huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a little bit because I was actually going back over some paperwork that dated back to like when we were studying stuff back in 2016.
Right.
Yeah, so it's been a minute. Hey, to answer your question, Joel, we are going to do a spinoff show of this. That's gonna be dropping in 2024. We're not gonna tell you what it is just yet,
Yeah, it's
but
coming.
we kind of already talked about
And
it.
that's for the
funny.
people. And that's for the people who
Who
want
want more?
the funny stuff from us.
Ship is in the building. Bless up, right, Ship.
Yeah, man. We love Shift and B Star, man. We love y'all, man. Hopefully we can get up before the year is out. I would love to have that moment.
We might be doing a New Year's Eve party.
I don't know about that, y'all.
But it's gonna be a select crowd.
Yeah, and it probably won't be here at the house.
Well, where the hell we going?
I don't know. We need to find a venue.
Nah, man, venue's gonna be too much. Like
Yeah.
it's too soon. Like,
Yeah,
we invite the right people that know how to just go home and shit.
Yeah.
'Cause
We'll see.
Some of y'all don't know how to go home.
We'll see.
Oh my God, Sincere, don't get started with this damn cake, man.
Yeah, the cake.
I got two other people asking me about that cake right now. You ain't had that lemon bundt cake
We
though.
got to raise the price on the cake, man.
I did raise the price. Hell, that didn't matter.
They don't care. They just paying for it, huh?
That cake is now $100.
Hey, y'all enjoy yourself. Hopefully we wasn't too boring with the budgeting. If you got your budgeting life together, that's great. Each one teach one.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Teach somebody else how to budget.
And just understand that when you know better, you do better. When you learn something, pass it on to the next person. We appreciate y'all tuning in, rocking out with the Cure and the Hams.
Yep, and y'all have a good night and be blessed. Peace, prosperity, and extreme wealth to all.
I like it. We getting out of here. At least I think we are. What do I want to do here?
Close in the session.
Stop yelling at me.
In the stream.
Oh wait, let me see yours. Yours look better over here.
Can you-
$100 is worth it.
Can you in the stream?
Why is it? Where's the thingies at?
Can you just in the stream?
Oh, it's right there.
In the stream.
Stop yelling at me.